Hello everyone, welcome to Cheese League Baseball game number 59, and boy do we have a treat for you today. The Olympians versus the Rampage. On the mound today for the Olympians is Finley Oldham, and Jet Check is on the mound for the home team, the Rampage. And Adelmo Bernal steps in to lead it off for the Olympians and pops that one up, and Check's gonna be there for the first out. Neil Shaw steps in, moved up quite a bit here in the lineup. Typically down toward the bottom part of the lineup, batting second today, and grounds one right up. Ooh, that one kind of hit off the seam there between the turf, and took kind of an odd hop there. That's pretty neat. Physics there. Shaw runs extremely well, and they throw over. Joy Trickster steps in. First look here at Check. Slider, curveball, change, four-seamer, two-seamer, and Shaw goes, and no throw there. So Shaw takes second. So runner on second now. 1-1 to Trickster, and that's a ball outside. Trickster's hitting quite well, 395, 2 homers, 8 ribbies so far this season. I say so far is about halfway point, and the runner goes to third, and Shaw is there. Stolen base there for Shaw. And 96 on the gun, but Check walks Trickster to bring up Gertie Booper with runners in the corners, 1 out here in the top of the first. I said this is a treat, folks, because the Olympians and the Rampage both sit atop their respective divisions. 2-1 now to Booper, and good strike, good pitch there in the outside part of the plate. 2-2. Shattered bat, popped up, but right to Check for the second out. Brings up Marty Hull, catcher. A little bit hotter as of late. Got a couple of home runs in one game. The 0-2 now to Hull. K-Man's activated for Check. That was hit into the right center gap. That is going to be extra bases. 1 run comes home. Trickster's coming all the way from first. And it's a 2-out, 2 RBI double here for Marty Hull. Olympians take the early 2-0 lead as Mullen steps in. Second baseman for the Olympians. There's a strike. Little slider action there. K-Man activated, 1-2 count. And got her. Mullen's had a rough season so far. So the Olympians strike first. They get 2. We go to the bottom of the first. There's a Valentino Chang. First baseman leading it off here for the home team. And that one's hit a ton, but foul. Don't put it there. And that one's hit down the third base line. That's going to be extra bases here. Slides in safely, so Valentino Chang leads it off for the home team with a double here in the bottom part of the frame. Brings up Miles Pruitt. DH. That's a ball outside. Chang runs pretty well there at second base as well. And the 2-1 now to Pruitt. Fouled away. 2-2. Counts full, and they get him. Pruitt down on strikes. Pitch selection there from Oldham. Like Gilmore steps in. Gilmore's been struggling this season. And 2-1 now to Gilmore. Oldham, four-seamer slider curve change. Gets Gilmore swinging there in the high pitch, 2-2. And got him looking. Gilmore's down on strikes. Brings up Kyan Baker. Oldham is 2-0 so far this year. So he's been one of the steadier arms for the Olympians. And one of the steadier arms, I would say, across the Cheese League. 3-0 now to Baker. That one's hit quite well. Shaw going back, camps under it, and that's the final out. Just got under that one. Bottom part of the order due up here in the top of the second now for the Olympians.
Number 15.
Czech has yet to register a win or a loss this year. So no decisions all around. That one's hit well, but boy, that is a mile high. Surprised it didn't hit the rafters here in the Big Gata Bowl. Parsons is there to put it away for the first out.
The left fielder, number 46.
Warner Fowl steps in. Pops that one up. And let's see, who's that playing? Cortez there playing.
Now batting, the third
Might have been,
baseman, number 28.
Webb or somebody, but it's Cortez. Liam Bowles now grounds this one foul, just foul. 2 outs, 1 and 2 count to Bowles. That was popped up, and Gilmore there to put it away. So quick inning there. Olympians go down in order, go to the bottom of the second. 5, 6, and 7 due up. For the home team, Oldham's a little bit more of an accuracy pitcher than velocity and junk, so see how that pans out. Booper takes that one. Ooh, very close play there at first. Derek Peichel. Different names in my head. 1-1 now on Peichel. I was thinking of Dallas Hatter from the Grazers. And got him swinging. Third strikeout of the day here for Oldham. McFreddy steps in with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. And quickly 0-2 McFreddy. Grounded right back, tapped really to Oldham for the final out. So the Rampage go down in order. We go to the top of the third. The Bengata Bowl is a little bit of a crackerjack box. It's, you know, nothing real fancy here. No weird corners as the top of the order comes up now. That was grounded to Gilmore for the first out of the inning. It's kind of standard fare. You know, like I said, no weird corners, no odd walls. So I thought this game might be a little bit more of a hit fest than it has been so far. And that one's fouled away. You see Neil Shaw is juiced right now, so he's locked in. But he hits this one, kind of squibs it to Gilmore for the second out. So juiced is kind of wasted opportunity there. Joy Trickster steps in. Takes a strike outside from Jet Check. And one's popped up. Fouled away. K-Man activated again for Check. Gets her to ground out to Wayne Payne. And we're heading to the bottom of the third. A couple of quick innings here. It's definitely what the Rampage want. They want to been hitting pretty hot, so they want their hitters up and up frequently. Payne is the third baseman today, hitting 200. No homers, no RBIs, and 1 and 2 now. And that one is right in front of home plate. Kind of a swinging bunt. Marty Holt puts that away for out number 1. Livia Cortez, this is actually her first at-bat of the season. That one's fouled away down the left field line. And 1-1 now to Cortez. That was popped up. And put away there by foul. So what's this? Game number 11. That one's grounded to Mullins for the final out. Game number 11 here for the Rampage, and Cortez's first at bat. So that's pretty interesting. This will be game number 12 for the Rampage. Game number 13 for the Olympians. Things will even out as the season progresses. Don't worry, folks. 24 games here in our schedule. Check. There was a strike in the outside corner. K-Man activated. 1-2 now in Booper. Ooh, gets her chasing outside. Good slider there. Outside corner. Nice pitch in there by Jet Check. Marty Hull steps in. And that one's fouled away. No chance there for Chang. 2-1. And now the 2-2 to Hull. And popped up and into right field for a base hit.
Now batting, the
Brings
second
up Ellie
baseman,
Mullins, 0 for
number
1 today.
14.
Struck out her first time up. That one's hit well and into left field for a base hit. So pair of hits here with 1 out. Top of the 4th.
Now batting,
Olympians
the
threatening.
first baseman,
Spencer
number
Panada now
15.
steps in. Hits that one quite well. That one's carrying. And, oh, Parsons is unable to get there. It won't kind of just hung up there. Everyone is safe. And the bases are now loaded. I don't know what was going on there with Parsons. It was almost like he kind of lost it in the lights, maybe, and lost it in the ceiling here at the dome or the rafters. But nonetheless, 1 out, bases loaded for foul, and ooh, a little chin music there. 3-1. And Fowles walks. They walk in a run.
Now batting,
It's that
the
little
third baseman,
hiccup in the
number 28.
defense there by Parsons. Cost the Rampage a run. Liam Bowles steps in. Fouls that one away. Grounded. Foul. Just foul. 2 off Chang's glove there. Popped up. Infield fly is called. Gilmore puts it away.
Now batting, the right fielder,
And Bernal steps in.
number
Top of the order. 0 for 2. And just like that, 2 outs. Full bases full. And 0-2 on Bernal. Try to get him to chase outside. And tied him up inside. Good pitching, jet check. Wow, that was a great pitch selection. Really tied Bernal up inside.
Now batting,
Good stuff. It's kind of a pitcher's duel here with Check and Oldham. Miles Pruitt steps in for the home team. Number 2 hitter in DH. That one's popped up though to Mullins for the first out.
now batting,
Brings in Micah Gilmore. Gilmore really would like to get hot. Hitting 143. He's been hitting a little bit better as of late, but it's a power hitting second baseman that the Rampage fans really want to see improve. Especially as we move into the second half of the season here. That one's hit the Bulls. And across the Panada for the second out. Kyan Baker now 0 for 1.
catcher, number 43.
And inside. Grounded to Booper for the final out of the inning. Heading now to the top of the 5th, 2-3-4 up for the Olympians, and Neil Shaw steps in, 1 for 2 today with a single. Gets pretty loud here in the Bengata Bowl. Hear those Rampage fans cheering on their home team, wearing their rhino gray. Now one's in the dirt. 2-2 to Shaw. Grounded. Fair ball. Chang throws to Check for the first
Now
out.
batting, the designated hitter,
Brings up
number
Joy
13.
Trickster. She grounds that one to Peichel. Across the diamond to Chang for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the
And Gertie
shortstop,
Booper now 0 for 2
number
today.
11.
That one's hit into right field. That's going to be extra bases here. McFreddy fields it, fires it in. It's a little 2-out double here.
The catcher,
Marty Hull steps in, 2 for 2, a double and a single and an RBI today. Actually, I believe Hull has a pair of RBIs, I think. And that one gets away from Baker. It's almost like he kind of just missed it. So let's call that one a pass ball. That's up. And the runner moves to third. That one's fouled away. The 2-2 now to Hull. And, ooh, almost got him chasing. That one's hit right to Chang for the final out. There's a nice look at the top of the bowl here. Packed house today at the bowl as well. Lots of Boo Sims is coming in now, defensive replacement for Marty Hull. That one's right at Panada for the first out. See lots of Olympians fans in the stands wearing their Olympian blue. Derek Peichel. I'm gonna keep saying Dallas Peichel. It sounds like Dallas Keuchel. Derek Peichel steps in. 2-1. And now 3-1 on Peichel. And he's walked. So Oldham walks Peichel here. 1 out, 1 on. McFreddy steps in. Oldham still looks locked in. No real movements. That one's hit well to center field. I think he didn't get all of it. Shaw's there to put it away. For the second out now. So 2 outs, runner on first. Wayne Payne steps in, third baseman. He's 0 for 1 today. They throw over, safe. Peichel does run quite well there at first, but I don't think he's a real threat. Sims does have a pretty good arm behind the plate too. 2-1 now, and they throw again. Safe. 2-1 to Payne. Grounded. Ooh, off of Panada's glove, and they get him. 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for the Olympians here in the top of the 6th. Mullins leads it off 1 for 2 today. And yep, we're gonna have a pitching change. I was wondering if that was gonna happen. Dainty Simon comes in. That one's popped up. Simon's gonna take it himself. For the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 15.
Panada's 1 for 2. Simon's a pitcher we've seen quite a bit out of the Rampage bullpen. He's a solid force out of the bullpen. And gets him. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Warner foul now. Steps in. Simon, I believe, might actually lead the league in ERA. Popped up. And Baker's there for the final out. So we go now to the bottom part of the 6th. 9, 1, and 2. Cortez, Chang, and Pruitt up here for the Rampage. So Chuck Evans, a little defensive replacement on the Olympian side again. Grounded. And Booper dives, makes the stop, but it's not going to be enough. So Cortez is on. Little infield hit. And that one again to Booper. She dives, makes the stop. And no play. So Chang is on inside infield hit rather. And that brings up Pruitt with runners on first and second, no outs. That one's hit well into the left center gap. And that'll be extra bases. And they send the runner. Pruitt slides into second safely. It's a 2 RBI double for Pruitt. Rampage on the board, 3-2. And Gilmore swings over that. Good breaking pitch from Oldham. And 2-1 now on Gilmore. Pruitt's not the best runner, so a little high and inside for my liking. Full count. That one drops in right in front of Shaw. Pruitt kind of had to stay and see if Shaw was going to get that, so he doesn't advance. Kyan Baker steps in, though. 0 for 2 today. No outs. Runners on first and second. Real opportunity here for the Rampage and Rhinos. And 3-1 to Baker. And Baker's walked, so Oldham walks him, walks the bases loaded actually. Brings up Cash Parsons. And I have a feeling that Oldham's going to get pulled sooner than later. 0-2 now to Parsons. Oldham's stats have taken a dive a little bit. Grounded right back to Oldham, to Sims, to Evans for the 1-2-3 double play. Boy, just like that. Baseball's a weird game. Things can just happen. So Peichel steps in. Runners on, second and third now, and 2 outs. 1-2 to Peichel. And grounded back to Oldham for the final out. So the Rampage leave a pair of runners on. At one point they had the bases loaded. They get 2. We go to the top of the 7th, and Simon still in the Rampage bullpen. And 1-2 now to Bowles. That one's fouled away. Out of the reach of anyone. This hit to Gilmore for the first out. Bernal's 0 for 3 today at the leadoff spot. Looking at my notes, I think this actually may be, that one's hit to Chang. He takes it himself for the second out. This actually may be the first time that these two teams have met this season. I believe it is. Can't see anything here in my notes about it. Shaw's still juiced. See if anything happens here. 3-1, good hitters count. And takes a strike. Full count. Grounded right up the middle, right through the wickets there of Simon. So a 2-out single for Neil Shaw brings up Trickster. A runner with very good speed on first here for the Olympians. And that one is just a foul. They throw over to first. He is safe. 1-1 Trickster. And again. And she hits this one through the left side. Base hit. So the Olympians have a pair of runners on.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11.
Brings up Gertie Booper, 1 for 3 with a double today. Lone inside there. Called strike from Simon. Try the pickoff move to second. I would just leave him be. Instead they go again. The 0-1 to Booper. And big looping breaking ball there. And again, so Simon launches this one into center field. That's why you don't do that. Luckily, back up there, but that's why you don't do that. 2-1 now on Booper. And 3-1. And again, you're checking on Shaw. You really don't want him to run. And there's a good pitch in the outside part of the plate. Grounded to Wayne. To Wayne Payne, rather. Across the diamond. Final out, so the Olympians can't capitalize there. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Bottom part of the order up for the Rampage, and this is their chance to win it. Oldham still out on the mound for the Olympians. Grounded the Bulls for the first out. Here's Wayne Payne. And a couple of stats flash in red here. We got velocity and accuracy now in the red for Oldham. So 86 pitches. And stamina now red as well. So this will definitely be his last hitter. And full count to Payne. Fouled away. Popped up. Sims is there. puts it away. Let's see if they actually let Oldham finish out the game.
Now pitching.
No, they're not.
Number
They're going to put in Bree, their closer, as Cortez steps in and shatters her bat. Fouled away. And 2-2 now to Cortez. And gets her swinging. And there it is, folks. Game number 59 in the books. Olympians win. Turned out to be kind of a pitcher's duel a little bit. Let's take a look at the lines. 3-8-0 for the Olympians, 2-5-0 for the Rampage. And here's how the hits kind of came about. Shaw 2 for 4 on the Olympians side. Marty Hull 2 for 3 rather. 2 ribbies. He had that big 2 RBI double. And the other hits on the Olympian side came from Mullins and Panada. Some walks there as well. Foul. Got the RBI after that walk. The Rampage side, Chang had a good game. 2 for 3. Pruitt, Gilmore. Gilmore had a hit too, which is good. I'd like to see that. Also struck out once though, unfortunately. And the bottom part of the order, Cortez. Pruitt doing all the hitting and all the RBIs there for the Rampage. So Oldham gets the win, proves his record to 3-0. Jet Check gets the loss, his first, unfortunately his first loss of the season, first decision of the season. It's a loss. And Bree gets his 3rd save of the year. Let's take a look at the top 3 players. Marty Hull, 2 for 3, double, 2 RBIs and a run. Finley Oldham, just gave you the lines a little bit there. 6 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks. And then Miles Pruitt gets the shout out from the home team. 1 for 3, double, and 2 ribbies. That's how it ends today, folks. Olympians victorious over the Rampage. Thank you so much for watching. Another thrilling episode here of Cheese League Baseball. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to our channel. More Cheese League Baseball on its way. We're actually 59, so we are just almost halfway through our season here. Our videos, at least, that will be posted on YouTube, on the Geek Cheese YouTube channel. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at geek_cheese for all your schedule announcements and other updates. And we will see you next time. Thanks so much. Have a good night. Olympians win.